Hello viewers, welcome to my channel. In this video I want to quickly show everyone on how to subdivide a landed property into lots. So you can see this is a landed property that has been parcellated into equal lots. Alright, so I'm going to show you the principle behind this. So we'll be making use of the AutoLISP tool in the course of this video. Alright, so this LISP tool can also help you generate your plotter reports. Alright, so it is best for equal subdivision only. Okay, so I'm just going to show you how to achieve that in less than 5 minutes. Alright, so let's get started. So first off, you have to launch into your AutoCAD. Right, you need to open the raw perimeter data. Alright, so it's loaded up. So you must make sure that your perimeter is an enclosed boundary, an enclosed object. So you can see it is connected with the polyline tool. Your perimeter must be an enclosed object. Alright, do not use your line tool to connect your points, your boundary points. So after you make sure that it's an enclosed polyline, you need to select it, right click, come to properties, click on properties to check the area of the total property. So I have here 4,667.76 square meters. So this property is meant to be subdivided into 10 equal portions for my clients. So depending on what you want, what your client wants, right? If your client wants it to be subdivided into 15 portions, you need to divide the total area by 15. If he wants it to be divided into 10 portions, divided by 10, and so on and so forth. You will get that. So that's the second condition. The first condition, it must be a polyline enclosed object. Second condition is to do your calculation properly before you go ahead to subdivide. Alright, so I'll be having this subdivided into 10 equal portions. So in case you don't have your Civil 3D, which is the actually recommendable application for this task, if you don't have your Civil 3D, you can still achieve equal subdivision using this method within your AutoCAD work environment, right? So after confirming your area, come to your command line, then you load in your LISP tool by typing app load on your command line, then you hit enter. So therefore you have to navigate to where you have your AutoLISP tool. I have it under my LISP folder here, on the desktop, and you can see here EPL. Open it. You can find this AutoLISP tool under my platform. It is going to be free in the next couple of days. For those who are watching this video firsthand, go ahead to download freely. Alright, so when you download, you can load in into your AutoCAD the way I am demonstrating it here. So you select your AutoLISP tool. When you select it, it's going to appear here. So if you want to continuously use it for other subsequent tasks, you need to check this box to add to history. Alright, so when you check this box, then you can click on load. Automatically, it is going to be under your history list. Alright, so you can see it here, and you can see it is successfully loaded. After that, you click on close. So after you loading, you can now come back to your command line, then you type the AutoLISP command EPL, then you hit enter. So the first option is to select the closed boundary polyline. So you need to select your polyline. Then the next instruction is to enter the test scale. So this is the description test scale or test size of your description. So I'll leave it as 1. You click on enter. Then the next instruction is to enter the number of equal parts. That is how many portions do you want to divide your entire parcel into. So like I said earlier, my client wants me to subdivide it into 10 equal. So I'll type 10. Yours can be 15 or whatsoever. Type the values, then you hit enter. So the next instruction is the orientation of split. How do you want it to be subdivided? The horizontal option or the vertical option? Horizontal option is going to subdivide this into this orientation format. The vertical is going to be like this. Of course, based on the shape of my property, so I'm going to select horizontal. In this scenario, it is going to be vertical. I'm going to show you how to quickly do that. So in this case, it is horizontal. So it's automatically going to automate the subdivision in less than 2 seconds. You can see it is done. So the next instruction is to generate your report. So table report, you can now look for a clean workspace, then you click on that. So you can see the table report for this particular subdivided portions, right? So this is the table report for that. You can see it is so easy to use. Then the next scenario is if you want it to be into the vertical orientation format. So you can still go ahead to type your LISP command, EPL, select the boundary polyline, hit enter, then the number of portions, 10 in my case, hit enter, then this time around vertical, and you are going to find it subdividing it into the vertical format. So therefore guys, it's done. So if this is an entire different shape property, you need to generate report for that by clicking on the new workspace. However, it is the same table report as this. Okay, so therefore you can see it is easy to use and very straightforward. From my plot 1 to plot 10, they are equal areas. So this is how to automate subdivision of property in AutoCAD using the LISP method. If you need these LISP and other AutoLISP CAD automation tools, check the platform to download. If you find this video helpful and informative, do well to hit on the subscribe icon as well as turn on your notification to keep on getting valuable tutorial freely. Thank you. See you in the next video.